Good evening. How you doing, everything? Or Dark? I'll call you Dark. Unless there's a preference that you have, of course. Where did I leave off? Oh, that's right. It's time, Marshal. Assemble the army. Excellent. Morale is high and the troops are eager to follow you to glory. Are you certain you wish to march? Yes, I am sure. As you command. I'll march the army to Yenwood Field. Will you be accompanying us? Yes. Yes, I will. How you doing? You have a good day? As you crest a small hill overlooking Yenwood Field, Lord Gathman's army is a flurry of activity, scurrying to and fro. Even from this distance, you can hear the drums of war beating their steady cadence designed to intimidate their foes, while organizing the rank and file into battle formations. Marshal Forween approaches. You've arrived just in time. Lord Gathman's forces are beginning to move. An attack is imminent. Let's inspect our forces. Local militia constitutes the majority of the army, but veteran soldiers have organized the ranks and walk amongst the young, unseasoned warriors offering advice or the occasional joke. They cheer, striking sword to shield as you pass, in thunderous approval of their lord. Some marksmen from the dozens make final preparations for the upcoming battle. They collectively sing a bawdy tavern song as they meticulously clean arquebuses nearly as tall as a man. Any idea what Gathman is planning? Marshal Forween strokes his chin. His ultimate objective is to face you in battle, and to be seen defeating you. I doubt he is foolish enough to challenge you to single combat, of course. Sound the horn, Marshal. It's time to finish this. Marshal Forween begins barking orders and your troops quickly form up. Gathman's army follows suit as Adiran war drums echo across the field. Within a few moments, the Marshal raises a brass horn and the visage of a mighty boar to his lips. He looks at you expectantly. For Kaid Nua! Your troops bellow across the field, pounding weapon to shield, as the Marshal's horn sounds. Dozens of bowstrings twang in unison behind you as your archers unleash a hail of arrows at Gathman's army. The missiles hiss through the air with deadly accuracy, felling scores of enemies. In a bold move, Gathman points his sword towards your position, giving an unheard order. His infantry, shields raised, charge the field. Your infantry charges headlong into the enemy infantry in the center of the field. The cacophonous sound of metal on metal is nearly deafening as the two forces collide. The fighting is fierce and the screams of the dying numerous. Led by veteran warriors rallied to your cause, the troops fight valiantly and appear to be holding their ground. The battle thus far appears to be a stalemate. Then, a group of Adiran battle mages emerges from behind the enemy lines. They begin weaving their hands in unison with practiced precision. Suddenly, waves of arcane fire erupt among your troops. The acrid smell of smoke and burning flesh is nearly overwhelming. From the left flank, a unit of Roatai berserkers clad in plate armor and wielding great swords begins to collapse the left side of the line. The ground is thick with the dead as they press their advantage. Meanwhile, bleak walker paladins, dressed in dark armor and carrying sword and shield, stride back and forth behind Gathman's lines, rallying his warriors and exhorting them to fight harder. As the battle rages, Marshal Forween looks to you for orders. We need to deal with those battle mages. What's your plan, Lord Davos? Have the dozens of arquebusiers open fire. The arquebusiers quickly form a line and unleash a salvo of gunfire into the battle mage ranks. Bullets tear through their magical defenses and the wizards fall by the score. Fearing the gunfire, the unit breaks and retreats from the battlefield. As the battle rages, Marshal Forwyn looks to you for orders. The Bleakwalkers must die. Marshal Forwyn shakes his head. We have no allies available to throw against them. Our only hope is to break through Gathman's line and kill him. Then take out the berserkers, man. Oh no. We have no allies available to throw against them. I feel like I dropped the ball on here. Everyone on me then. As the remainder of your forces charge, a horn sounds in the distance. A new contingent of warriors crests a nearby hill. As Gathman's reinforcements charge headlong into the fray, his other troops cheer triumphantly. The new arrivals quickly join up with Gathman's army. You make out the form of a Captain Emery, leading the charge in her dark armor. She kills one of your troops with a well-aimed pistol shot before running another through with a gleaming rapier. She kills foe after foe, and at one point, with the dead piled around her, she seems to face you from across the battlefield and shrug. As the battle rages, your forces fight valiantly, pressing ever forward. Casualties on both sides are high, and victory remains elusive for either side. Davos! Lord Gathman strides through the carnage, his elite guard accompanying him. We both knew it must come to this. Come now! It's time I put you down like the dog you are. Point your weapon. I'm going to point my weapon at him. And charge into the fray. Holy crap. Alright, let's do this. Whoa. Can finally have you make use of this. Dear God. Let's have him do... yeah, circle of protection. Is it just him and surrounding? Lose. I legitimately might lose this. Yep, I know. What do you got? She can't revive herself. Oh gosh, why are you way over here? Yep. Okay. Dear God. Oh, there's so many of them. I'm gonna lose. I am going to lose. This is gonna be very unfortunate. Man, I was not prepared for this. Yeah, immediate fuckery is right. Damn. That'll help a little bit. What else we got here? Mm-hmm. What else do you got? Alright, here we go. How do I target him? Where do I find him? There he is. And then maybe we can have him do... Oh man. This is rough. That'll help. Do that again. Now you stay the frick alive. I said stay alive. You're not doing a good job at that. Why do you insist on going into the spot where you're going to get targeted by everyone? Okay. One more time, man. Come on, survive it. Oof. Where's the ability that he has to... There it is. Nope, nope, not that one. You. Prevent death. Here we go. Please? Yes! That'll help. Come on, guys. Yes. Yes, here we go. I know, I know. What are you doing way over here, buddy? Get back into the front lines. Aloud. I know. Do that a handful more times, maybe we'll get somewhere. Peter, go do something, man.
No good.
I might actually pull this off. A lot of micromanaging. I'm gonna win. Woo! Oh my god. That was a lot. Jesus. Yeah, it's been a good day. Almost wasn't right there. God damn. Whew. That was rough. Okay. I gotta pay attention next time I'm going into a battle like that. Oh my goodness. Good God, ride the edge, sliver from death. Tell me about it, my God. What, 3 of my characters dropped? That was wild. It's actually not the closest fight that I've had, but it was certainly the most intense. Oh shit. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. You're the man. Thank you. I'll make sure to buy Steelyx some treats with that. Lord Gathman lies dead before you, his army scattered. Bloodied and exhausted, your remaining troops look to you, swords raised high in victory, chanting your name. Davos! 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 Holy shit. Wild. Thank you. Again, seriously. Holding the hem of his robe as he steps over several bodies, Chancellor Warren approaches you. Although his face is pale, and he looks as if he will be sick at any moment, he forces a smile. Lord Davos, while I'm grateful this dispute is finally over, it is regrettable so many lives were lost in the process. Gathman should have just been reasonable from the start. He gags involuntarily as his silk boot brushes against a severed head. In any event, as the legal arbiter of Earl Baedmar, I'm here to inform you that you've been declared a Thane of the Deerwood, and Kaidnua has been recognized as your domain. It shall forever be thus, and will pass down to any descendants you may have in the future. Of course, now that your claim has been upheld, you are expected to forward a small portion of any taxes you collect to your rightful lord. Dude, let me sleep. I don't want to worry about taxes. That's unfair. Tell Earl Baedmar that I'm grateful for his assistance. I'll make sure his taxes are collected with regularity. Excellent. I'll inform Earl Baedmar that everything is in order. It appears my work is done. Feel free to visit the palace if... He steps in a pile of entrails with a wet squish as he turns to leave. On second thought, I'll come and visit you. Yes. Yes, perhaps in a year. Or 3. Lord Davos, it's been an honor to serve you. I'll be making my way back to Garen's Grasp. The Earl has some urgent business for me there, unfortunately. Should you ever find yourself that far north, feel free to call on me. I'd love to trade war stories with you over a cup or two. He grasps your hand briefly in a firm grip, then turns on his heel. He is on the floor, right out of view of the camera, sleeping. Because he is a goof. Oh, that was disgusting. Whew. Alright, I'll take a peek at that. I'll take a further look at these. Ooh, that's the first golden item I've seen. Take a look at that. These will come in handy. The rest of these are either scrap or... Wow, that was fun. Take a look at that. It's not the first gold item I've seen. What am I saying? I've seen a million in gold items. First gold ring I've seen, I think. Woof. Who brought a freaking lion to the battlefield? Oh, I think that was one of my people that probably got killed. My bad. Needhen was a Glanfathan murderer. Oh, I've already read that part. This is the ending of it. The hunt for Needhen's remains proved difficult as the Glanfathans lied incessantly to cover for those who were responsible. And Orlin Brishalgwyn helped Locke sort the truth out, eventually recovering every part of the dead murderer's body. Though the Glanfathans were more than willing to lie about what they had done, none of them turned violent when Locke and the Brishalgwyn confronted them. And Anemphath ordered the Brishalgwyn to bury the body in a new location that was less well-traveled than the paths near Cleobon Relag. Upon returning to Kaidnua, Locke realized that the Anemphath had never asked for Needhen's ring finger to be returned. Please tell me he's not carrying around a ring finger. It'd be hilarious. Oh, God. Now I have to do another one of these battles. In how many days? 2 days. Jesus. Alright. Yep. Totally got 2 of my guys killed. My bad. That's okay, though. Let's go with you. Because you're the best one that I've seen. Holy crap. Go with an archer and a cleric. That was wild. Jeez. You still haven't answered my question. How was your day?
I must say, I'm impressed.
Alright, let's check out these new items. What do we got here? You can just take all of those. Just, you need them. Actually, Aloth could use one as well. How do I split? I did that backwards. Oh gosh. Hitting all the wrong buttons. Oh my dear God. Figure this out eventually. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. I hit the wrong damn button again. There we go. We're all set. Moving on. What are you? Wizard's double? Honestly, not all that good. If anyone has a free spot, I'll use it. Give it to Pelagina. Aloth. Check out this grimoire. Fires 5 missiles of pure force. Shockwave. Okay. Well, it's a level 4 skill. You didn't have a lot of those, so that's good. Weakened and terrified. That's nice. And Blast of Frost. High damaging effect. Nice. Okay. And then we'll do Suppress Affliction. Nah, no one needs that, right? Pierce damage reduction bonus and slash damage reduction bonus. Does anyone not have a belt? No. That's the really good one for him. That's really good for him. That's really good for her. Yeah, I think I'm all set on that. Of might plus 2. That's really good. That's not going to help. He's the only person that's not really going to help. What do you got? Nah. Will that help him? Honestly, it might. I'm going to try it out. See what happens. Lord's Authority. One per stronghold turn. +5 might, +5 resolve immunity to charmed and dominated for 30 seconds. It's pretty solid. I don't think I'm going to use it though. This ring has been passed down from father to son in the Gathman family for generations. Thanks to you, that tradition has been permanently shattered. Though made for the Gathbins, the power of the ring is connected to the rule of Kaidnua itself. I'll hold on to it. I'm never going to use it. Honestly, I'm probably never going to use traps either.
Can't move now.
Someone is going to benefit from this. See, there you go. It's better for him already. Would be better for her. And that'll do it. I'm sorry, it was a little bit slow. No worries. Stepped out to use the restroom and then ended up cleaning the kitchen a little bit. That's fair. My day was good. I went out to get some coffee, touched some grass and did a little grocery shopping, picked up a friend to drop them off back home, and then came back home, cleaned my room a little, had some early dinner, and sat in front of the computer all day. Now I'm here. Sounds very much like my day, actually. The sitting in front of the computer all day part, anyways.
Hello.
All right, let's see. See how much money I get out of all that. Oh, that's weird. That's a first.
Good day,
Just a
stranger.
weird glitch. Yes, it was. Oh, decent amount of money. Hello. Hello. Hell yeah. I was like, just about doubled my money. Sweet. Oh, good. I'm glad you had a good day.
Last thing the deer would need is another foreign colony.
Ah, that's lame. I gotta pick one. I was thinking I would get like a bonus to all of them. But with that being said, Constitution is always a nice bonus. Half asleep, a tide of deafening whispers assails you, chipping away at your senses, at your mind's understanding of itself. Their roar is louder with each passing night, their attacks more brazen, less confined to your subconscious. A familiar voice fights its way through the din, calling out to you.
Hey! Hey! You gotta stop it with that. I just about punched you to snap you out of it. You were saying things, but there weren't any words I ever heard. You were shaking so hard I thought you'd crack your spine.
What happened to the bucket of cold water? Ader shrugs and looks away, concealing his smile poorly. What would I do without a friend to punch me?
Well, it's nice to feel needed. I'd have woke you sooner, but I thought it'd be nice for you to be able to close your eyes a bit. Folks don't last long without sleep. You're twitchy these days. Reminds me of Mayorwald more than I'd like. Anything I can do, you just let me know. We're close on this one. Hang on a little longer. We'll get you fixed up.
I mean, I don't think I'm
Hope I
dying.
didn't seem ungrateful back there in the battlefield. And you went out of your way.
Yeah, you had a lot in your mind.
Got real close. Didn't expect that. You know, for a second, I thought I was gonna finally see some answers. Foolish, of course. And why should I get answers? There's a world of Aethasians out there, don't know if their god's been blown up. Still, man can't help looking back. Guess you'd know that well as anyone.
He claps you on the shoulder. Ader stares off, focusing on some distant thing, unseen and unrealized.
I might have turned my back on my god when he needed me. That's all I'll ever know.
You did what you had to. Even if Widewind was Aethys, his actions were destructive.
His actions didn't seem righteous enough for a god. That's why me and Woden had Widewind figured for a pretender. It didn't occur to me that my god might actually mean to do harm to his own. Something to think about, I guess.
You're doing fine, Ader. So why did you end up leaving MRPC anyway? You never told me.
Last thing the Deerwood needs is another foreign colony.
Keep saying that, Durrance. I'm gonna poke over here and check out my spoils from that last quest. See if I got any more animal parts too. Mind lance. Tied to a simple leather cord, this finger once belonged to a notorious Glanfathan murderer. I don't think that's better for anyone. Potentially better for Aloth, actually. Ugh. I mean, the Constitution's great, but... Alright, what is... Will defense, durations and areas of effect, maintain concentrations, will and deflection defense. Honestly, I feel like Constitution's probably just better for him. Keep him alive a lot longer. And I can check out what that ability does. I mean, it's okay. It's a free attack, why not? Alright. Because I wanted to work closer to home. The new place was 15 minutes opposed to half hour. More pay, especially the schedule was what I wanted. Ah, that's right.
Gelade, well done. A formidable fortress in the old style. We don't build them like this anymore, you know. Not by the sea. Too vulnerable to cannons.
While at the new place, I was still asking people for rides, but I was also living with those friends. Well, that's good. That's better. Yeah, you mentioned most of that last night. I thought that there was another reason that you had left MRPC. Not that it was, you know, all of those were the reason. I just didn't put that together. Alright, Twin Elms. I got 2 more quests in Twin Elms. I'm sure that's probably in Twin Elms as well. I don't know what level I need to be to try this, but I might be getting close. And then any tasks? Just that bounty. Part of me, since I have this going on in just a couple days, part of me wants to head back in here and explore another couple layers south inside this building. I also feel like I should have Kana in my party for that. But Kana's combat is so weird. I don't like ciphers. Or Chanter, whatever he is. I know what reasons you might be thinking about, and those reasons were perhaps left in the dust, and it did have some impact too to get me to make a decision. I mean, your boss was a dick. Oh.
Nice and quiet.
Okay. That's a hand. That is a giant-ass hand. Wait, what?
Aloud. Well done. A formidable fortress in the old style. We don't build them like this anymore, you know. Not by the sea. Too vulnerable to cannons.
What the heck? That's a giant head. Okay, hold on. So that goes up. What's going on over here? Do I need Kana in my party for this? Pet spider. I have no idea what to do over here. I might need Kana. Oh, nope, I'm seeing it now. He was pushy, I'll tell you that, but he also... this sense that he overly protective of his department. Thinking about it after I left, it was unfair and I didn't need it. Yeah, I can understand that. There's a lot of unfair things going on in that building. Aha. I'm definitely overpowered for this level.
Really?
This crooked effigy has been cobbled together with logs, scaled hides, and bones. A human skull adorns the top.
Found something.
Eyes open.
Everyone, come on. Go. Come on, use the ability. He's gonna die. Gosh. Well, that one was my own poor planning, so I can't even comment on it.
Gotcha. Nice and slow.
Broken blade. This is the upper half of a broken blade. The metal is of fine quality, and it is unclear what caused it to snap neatly at the midpoint. At Bergeron, the new place, I was able to breathe and work independently. Bonuses and holiday pay, that's nice. So much non-mandatory OT, and it was the first until corporate took over and they wanted to restrict so many things. Always corporate. I mean, MRPC always kind of sucked, but that's exactly what happened there. They got that new CEO, and it just kind of went to shit from there. Even worse than it already was. Zarup is lying in a corner of the chamber. Its ribs show starkly beneath its scaly hide, and its breathing is labored, each whistling breath causing obvious discomfort. Sagani squints at the creature. This one's ill. See how dull the eyes are? It doesn't seem to be reacting to your presence. Let's examine it. You look the sick creature over and notice that its skin shows some discoloration, with ugly patches of yellow and livid purple. You note that these seem to coincide with the placement of the ritualistic paint that has been daubed onto the creature. Are they poisoning themselves on accident? Go now. Alright, you guys are being silly with your AI all of a sudden. You go here. There we go.
No good.
Curled against the inside of this broken shell is a tiny white shape. Only when a tiny toothed maw opens to let out a frightened squeak is it clear that this is a small worm, recently hatched. Let's pick it up. Please be a pet. Oh, yeah, buddy. I'll absolutely let you replace the pig. Now I have a frickin' dragon following me around. Fantastic. These cracked eggshells are leathery but brittle. Most of them have been trampled into fine dust, stamped with tiny clawed footprints.
Found something.
Well, if I find more camping supplies, why don't I camp? What are Zarups? First shift. Yeah, I'm still not a morning person. That hasn't changed. They are wilders. You just need one more, Adir? Aider?
I shall be discreet.
The smart thing to do probably would have been to finish out this entire level, then use the camping supplies, but here we are.
And what does the flame feel?
Whoa, what is happening here? Stepping into this chamber, you are assailed by a cacophony of screeches, growls, and barks. Blood-spattered Zarips dance in frenetic leaping motions. To one side, a Zarip plunges his hands into a bucket teeming with blood. The daub patterns onto others eager to join the rites. At the far end of the room, one Zarip, wearing the long skull of a young drake and vibrant feathers, shakes a staff towards the gathered Zarips, screeching and clicking. The high priest suddenly raises the staff above his head, shrieking with renewed vigor. He swings the staff downward to point it at the pit, and then at you. Yeah, I ain't going for a swim, bud. That just ain't gonna happen. I'm not sure I like that suggestion. Same. Whoop. That was bizarre.
Breathe.
That was easy enough. Oh, who are you?
Can't move now.
There's only death upon the endless paths. Oh. Oop. Okay. I already have a full inventory. This bucket is filled with blood and gives off an acrid stench. You recognize it as Makka's tears, a powerful poison. The blood spilled from this bucket seems to have eaten into the stone. The rope tied to the bucket looks long enough to descend into the pit.
Found something.
Oops. Also, I have the wrong frickin' weapon equipped. Have I this entire time? That would answer a lot of questions. Oh no. Oh, it's embarrassing. Well, alright then. Might as well give this to you, right?
Eyes open.
This wide pit descends into a grim darkness. You hear the whistling howl of wind, and from time to time hot gusts of air tug at your clothing. Let's take a look. The chasm appears to have been dug out with tools rather than being a natural formation. It seems to be very deep, but you cannot see the bottom to gauge the distance. Let's use a grappling hook. I got 300 of them. Take a grappling hook off of your pack and tie it off neatly around one of the heavy stone blocks surrounding the pit. A few hard tugs suggest that the rope will hold fast. Keeping a firm hold on the rope, you begin your descent into the darkness. Soon the edge of the pit is far above your head, and then you can hear only the creak of the rope and your own breaths. Soon enough, however, You see another source of light far below. Past the dangling end of the rope, you can see a dimly lit room, at the center of which is a circular stone pool. The pool is filled with blood, and even at this distance you can pick out various limbs and mangled bodies, largely Zarup in nature. The tunnel bored into the stone ends a ways above the chamber below, and your rope extends no further. In that case, let's back out just a little bit, because I am not ready to go jumping into the abyss. I want to at least go sell all my stuff. Also, I need to know if there's a faster way out of here.
Can't move now.
I shall be
Not getting through me.
That was close. Hand and key. Worn by Pefferel, a paladin of the kind Wayfarers. This breastplate bears an elegant relief of two hands presenting a key. Pefferel commissioned the armor to demonstrate his dedication to the idea of opening paths and doors for those who might otherwise find the passage too dangerous. While his devotion to the order dictated almost every facet of the man's life, Pefferel was also a faithful adherent of the god Barath, and the hand and key served as a personal reminder that the final door he opened would bring him into the god's keeping. Pheromon's curse. This rolled-up piece of parchment is covered in smeared charcoal scrawls. Let me get it down in writing. I knew this was a shit plan from the start. Merrick, gleeful as a toddler, convinced me we were going to talk to the Zarups into helping us fill our pockets. Help Andrus right into a great big pit, more like. And now you've all run off like hares. Meanwhile, here's me up to my armpits in bones and Zarup shit. I hope you all rot down here. I hope Merrick trips right off the edge of the world, and Drafton loses what's left of his wits and guts, the rest of you. 5 of us left, and you run. Curse each and every one of you, and curse me too for dying here on account of a bunch of mewling pisspots. Here's for when one of you rotten lizard bastards learns some Adiran. I hope you all fucking choke.
Can't move now.
Alright, well. There you go. Get good. I do wonder how deep these things go. I also seriously doubt that it's worth making all these trips up and down just to sell a bunch of common items, but that's just more in my nature than anything else. What about you? Do you have anything new to
I
say?
have heard terrible things. I worried you would not return. Is it true that there are riots in Defiance Bay, and that Avar Wolfgren has been slain?
Yes, and I'll make Theos pay for what he's done. I'm sure you will, my lord, and much does he deserve it. May the gods harry his every step. I am glad above all that you are unharmed. I can only hope that Defiance Bay recovers. And what is the state of the keep? People are starting to notice your hard work. I dare say we'll have more visitors shortly. I'm glad you decided to stay on, my lord. It's been difficult watching this place tumble into decay time and time again. To see it restored is... I can imagine the great crowds, the petitioners, music, perhaps, in the evenings. Oh, I've gotten carried away, haven't I? Here's the report. Alright, still got a day and 15 hours before they attack, so let's keep going down. Was the get good for me or for the Zarups?
I must say, I'm impressed.
So where's that curio shop? Oh, hey, that's a hand too.
Well met, friend.
Yeah, that almost certainly wasn't worth it. Ah, well, when you had the wrong weapon on. Oh. Yep, absolutely fair. But you managed to survive with it, so that's amazing. It's shit luck is what it is.
Last thing the Deerwood needs is another foreign colony.
Does make sense, too, because the weapon that I should have been using heals me as I go, so explains why I was dying so much. And my forum is complete. But now that I know that I'm not getting bonuses for all of these all at once, I either want the merchant stall or I want to fix these things up. I mean, those are in Bright Hollow, so I care a little less. See the merchant stall. Going the wrong way. I really gotta pay attention to this timer too. Day 12 hours. Also, what was I just looking at? Ah, neat. That's the map for level 1. Okay. And, alright. Yeah, I'm not going to jump down the sacrificial pit just yet. But I do have to remember that for another time. Ooh, more of these things. Spirit is I don't recognize that language. A little too late. Destiny or fate. So, I drank it. Alright. Patricia Young Spitzley, loving grandmother, rest in peace, 1919 to 2014. Radic Smektella. They called him Radic, and he thought himself a bard. He craved recognition, he dreamed very hard. Alas, he never sang, his songs stayed in his mind. For the heart to face the crowd he never did find. Ridewolf the Grave Robber. His last word was, calm down, it's just a skeleton. Sit down, drink some coffee, eat a hearty meal, relax, and let all your troubles wash away. P.S. Thank you Obsidian for developing this game. Also a thank you to all the backers for funding this game. They said I wasn't talented or artistic enough to create a game, and they were right. But by throwing money at people who are, I can get a thank you in the credits. It counts. Suck it, Mr. Patterson. It isn't my fault. I didn't know I was breaking a peace conference. I was supposed to be a warning to a bunch of bandits. But you have to admit, it was a really good shot. Do you have a main, or do you just have them all equally? Yeah, my main is Davos, who is this guy. I was wondering if your main dies, is that game over? Nah, he's, well, he's been knocked out before. He's been, like, killed in battle, but he resurrects afterwards. It is possible for your characters to be killed permanently, but to make it a little bit easier on myself, I set it to, instead of that happening immediately, they instead get maimed, and then if they die again when they get maimed, then they die forever. So, if they get knocked out, I just have to rest at camp to kind of heal them up again. Because of the one save thing, I didn't want to play too many risks there. Lost both eyes staring at the morning sun, and died as he had lived of old age. To our youngest brother who passed suddenly in a wilderness adventure, your life was cut short, but you will forever live on in our hearts. You are loved, and you are missed every day. Nicholas Delaney. What mot dat mot. B. Rosen. Dr. Ray Muzuka, friend of Obsidian, co-founder and former CEO of BioWare, sponsored an NPC Deorn based on the mage character he used to play in D&D as a young lad. I drew poorly from the deck of many cards and ended up being this rock. People like to write on me for some reason. The Eternal Lightbringer. Richard Andrew Clark, a son, a brother, a writer, a volunteer. Casalelli Manco. I would like to thank Obsidian for the entertainment, my family for their love, and the Federated States of Micronesia for my home. Though worn away by time, many of these alcoves are engraved with Adiran surnames. Oh, sheesh. Well, yeah, I can understand. It's fair. If I was allowing myself to look up, like, character builds and stuff, I would play a little bit more challenging. But I do not. His baklava was unsurpassed, but as a thief he was half-assed. Timo Kajandar, it's just a flesh wound. Ron, second-best swordsman. Anton K. Sadly, the engraving looks like utter gibberish. Rydier, don't mind me. Ryladar Fellblade, liberator of villages, slayer of kings, deceiver of dragons. It was the last part that got him killed. Ryoku, look behind you. Shate? The world was not made for saints. That's why scoundrels rule the world. I don't advise changing the world, but we can always use more saints. I know why you're here. Enjoy. He coughed, hacked, and spat up a large lump upon the ground. The beggar's final words shall live on. My lung! It's flopping all over the dirt! Damn. Samuel the Butter Dragon. For Kato and Chrissy, from Changeless Knoll to Fae and Flux, my love for always. Conrad Chin. I am an EOD tech. If you see me running, try and catch up. Jorn Grote. Gaming has given me so much over the years that I'm happy to give something back. Also, there is no rest, no limit, no end to the beyond. Furthermore, to the infinite numbers of levels above. Cthulhu. Class Nordmark. To the memory of Junion's last Serbomancer. Daniel Morgan. Here lies Daniel Morgan, the Pirate Lord, who left his foes battered and topsy-turvy. No man can kill me, he boastfully roared, and 'twas true enough, for he died of scurvy. Holken and Yanni, this one thing every tyrant will tell you. Nothing saves more lives than murder. Covenant. I want to see adventure, cried the knave, and so set out upon an epic quest. Not 3 days thence we write upon his grave these words at his parents' grieving bequest. Jeez.
Finished.
Oh, hey.
Nice and slow.
Nemo, everyone has a story waiting to be told. Let it out and the world will be richer for it. Good morning. Ain't dead. Born in... Oh, I can't read those ones. I can't scroll down. A day will come when hearts like torches blaze with light. He died as he lived, screaming in terror whilst wielding a sock with a half-brick in it in each hand. There was no role she could not play, so natural in talent, so powerful in conviction. So good, in fact, was she, that we are not entirely sure she's deceased. In loving memory of simpler times. He departed almost as quickly as he had arrived. A founding member of the Obsidian Order, seeking balance he wandered off into the night, never to be seen again. Alone in a crowd, bright but invisible, carried gold but no wealth, a caring heart with no emotion, a wizard with no magic. It's not what you think it is. Reality is that distinct personal universe derived from one's own conceptual view of normality. Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes! He has gone to meet his maker. Whether his maker is prepared for the great ordeal of meeting him is another matter. Keep calm and carry on. Pride, the mother of all sin. Alright, now what is up with this giant troll? Cast in orange hues by the guttering torches, a massive creature sits at the rear of this wide chamber. There is an acrid stench of blood and offal about the room, and a hot, malodorous gust wafts towards you as the ogre rises, stirring up the dust beneath its feet. If they had only known how many unwitting fools would wander into my camp, I would not have been exiled. Despite his words, the ogre studies you dispassionately. His pale, grim features are streaked with dried blood. But then I think they have lost the taste for Orlin, now that they have feasted on one another for so long. The ogre turns away. I will not be fattened for the eating. Eating? Eaten by who? The rest of my tribe. They will come for me in time. There are not so many of them left, and they will not wait so long that they can no longer overpower me. There is nothing left of us. The others follow our matron mindlessly, and she, my Zala, my queen, she succumbed to madness long ago. And I, the coward, wait here to die alone. Easier said than done. He gestures to a heap of bones and cloth. Hunger has a will of its own. Matron Zola knows that well. Isn't there something to eat down here? We have lived here for many years. The caverns have changed around us. Many old tunnels have been closed. Perhaps it's the spiders' doing. For a time we feasted on the Zarips and lived well, but the Zarip tribes have become diseased, poisoned. We did not notice at first, not until we too began to grow weak. Some of us became like feral creatures, maddened by the poison. Matron Zola, strongest of us, she did not go easily. Her madness came slowly. Some of us went on eating the Zarips, of course, even knowing. There was nothing else. They died painfully, but quickly. Others tried venturing out into the great stair, trying to find a way out. Zala forbade us from leaving in time. If we could not find anything to hunt, then some of us, she said, must sacrifice themselves. What happened to your leader? Matron Zala. She was plagued with dreams from the moment we came here. Terrible dreams of something down below. She was convinced we should not go there. Belgar lowers his head. I told her it was nothing. Thought nothing of it until we discovered the poison within the Zarips. Oops. It changed her. Whatever the voice spoke, she grew harder, colder. Perhaps it was enough that the voice was never silent, through all those days and nights. Perhaps the poison made the dreams all the worse. It is harder, perhaps, to see madness in those closest to you. But I should have seen it all the same. Too late for that now. I should put an end to this, Zola. Yes. If you could do that, then at least we will be free of this madness. Who knows how long we might remain, eating one another, until there is but one of us left. Bring me her torque, and I will know the deed is done, that our clan at last is finished. Consider this the fallen request of a fallen ogre. The final request of a fallen ogre, Orlin. Do what I cannot, and I will find some reward worthy of your service. Alrighty then. Never thought I'd be doing quests for ogres, but here we go.
Mow it.
Ooh, new level. Damn, this thing levels up quick. %, damage is raw. That's nice. Alright, so cause the dominated affliction 15 times. And considering he's caused that exactly 0 times, that's going to take forever. But alright. Unless it changes. Yeah, no, still the same. Okay. Hey, buddy. What's up? He's a man. Yeah. He's a good boy. How's your face? You see it? It's going good. It's healing. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, sleepy boy. Lay down. Boop the snoot. Ah. He's a good boy.
Eyes open.
Oof, that ogre got messed up. So did that one. Easy, Durans. What is that? An ooze? Oh, lots of oozes.
Found something.
Ah, dang it, Aloth, move. There we go. Why did they have cocoa beans? What is... what? Make it make sense. Oh dang, Ader. You just got hit hard, man. Oh gosh. Alright. You should go up here. You need to get out of here as well. You heal yourself. Listen. You need to listen to me. Go away. Oh gosh. She is going to get herself killed.
Finished.
Laying low.
Alright. See the throne in there, so I want to look at that room last. Shout out to the Gotenian Old Guard and my friends around the world. Be a good person, but don't waste the time to prove it. What can change the nature of a man? Think before you drink. Hey, does this potion make me look fat? Here lies Lord Crash, last Grand Master of the Obsidian Order of Eternity, who sacrificed his life in the fight against the horrifying were-sheep in the long-lost realm of Andevale. A man hath no better thing under the sun than to eat and to drink and to be merry. Watching over you, isometrically. Ah. Proud Elanthian and citizen of Ilithi. I guess now we know where the starry road leads. Look, you have so much extra cheek. What is this? Look at this. Look at this, all this cheek. What's going on here? Yeah. Handsome boy. For all my friends, you know who you are. I made a promise. This is for you. Our bodies are prisons for our souls, our skin and blood, the iron bars of confinement. But fear not, all flesh decays. Death turns all to ash, and thus death frees every soul. An endeavor of love. I once again do not know that language. Sons of the Hounds, come hither and get flesh. Your skill in reading has increased by 1 point. Oh, nice. I was stuck, now I am dead. I am free, now I am a ghost. If you see me around, let me be. Mavic. Nothing is eternal but the darkness nocturnal. The darkness nocturnal, that is the sleep without name. It was in the depths of winter that I found in myself an invincible summer. Flies swarm around this decaying ogre head, roving over its dead eyes and slack jaw.
And what does the flame reveal?
This wooden scaffolding has rotted away, crumbling under its own weight. Around it are signs of an excavation, evidently abandoned long ago. Ah, okay, so like every 2 levels I get another escape route? Is that kind of what I'm understanding here? Over there. And then you go make yourself useful. Oh, jeez. Nice. Ooh, a diamond. This heavy, ornate silver torque is of a size to fit a very large ogre. On anything else, it might serve as a very uncomfortable belt. The crudely engraved runes along its length suggest this torque holds some ceremonial purpose, though you cannot decipher their specific meaning. A rusted shield decorated with a many-leafed tree adorns the wall. A small engraving at the base reads, "The Earl of Yenwood." Reflex bonus 1. 2 plus reflex. Might as well give them to you since you don't have boots on. Come on, Aloth, you're missing all the fun. Alrighty. Zola is dead. Tholgar takes in a deep breath. He is silent for several moments. Then it is done. Thank you, Orlin. That was not my mate in there. I will not remember her that way. Here, I will not need this. Where I go, use it well. The real question is, what the heck did you just give me? Lore giving? Oh, +2 lore. Okay. Though wealthy and well-educated, one Valian noble found himself all but shunned by his peers. He lacked an eye for fashionable dress, and had no particular talent for debate, finding that he could not articulate any portion of his admittedly vast pool of knowledge. While his colleagues held grand debates on the intricacies of animancy or the state of the Valian republics, he stood apart. At last, desperate, the noble turned to a local wizard, and requested a set of clothing which might elevate him above the crowd and give him opportunity to prove his wits. The result was a marvel, perfectly fitted in accentuating his features in such a way that he was immediately the center of attention. The nobleman soon found, however, that his plan worked too well, for it was the wizard Rundle whose name became associated with the fine clothing, and who found his work much in demand in the coming seasons. I'll pass. The damage reduction on it's too low to even consider for anyone. I still have over a day before the stronghold gets attacked again. So I will try to continue down another level, maybe 2. Yeah, I got plenty of room in my inventory to keep that going. I wonder if I needed to click on the button. I'll find out. This is an old Adira horror story about a haunted dinner party.
I'm on the trail.
Decent amount of money right there. That worries me right out the gate. What, no traps? It's trolls. Trolls don't traditionally scare me all this much, but that many of them. Ugh. That was a lot. And there's still more.
Nice and quiet.
I'm fully expecting there to be traps, and I'm not seeing any. This is weird. Oh, jeez. Go. That's not. Hey, a trap.
I'll take a look.
Ask and you shall receive. Alrighty. Nope, didn't even realize that guy was still alive. That was on me. Persistence. Reliable wounding damaging. Oof. That's a fast one. And 20% of graze is converted. Oof. It's not a bad one. Stunning is too good to ignore, though.
Nice and quiet.
Worth a look.
Keeping an eye out.
Okay. Most of these books are blackened and crumbling, having succumbed to mold and rot. What legible writing remains appears to be Eldadiran.
You're not getting through me.
Bloodstone Overseer Seal. The seal appears to be Engwithin in origin, formed of a circular piece of white Audra shaped around a bloodstone gem. On the back is an engraving of a sword. Expedition log page. This appears to be a page torn from some larger text. My journal is molting pages. I do not know if any part of my account will survive this expedition. We thought Shada, I think it's Shada, lost alongside Edriga, but she has returned carrying a strange seal and a smirk on her face despite her injuries. She is badly wounded and Merrick is tending to her. I have been researching the seal in the meantime. It is of an intricate design made of Audra shaped around a small bloodstone gem. It seems one of our predecessors was attempting to translate some of the inscriptions in these ruins. According to his texts, these seals were carried by 3 Engwithin overseers, all bearing titles: the Guardian, the Builder, and the Scribe. This one seems to have belonged to the Guardian, who was charged with defending these ruins against incursions from dangerous beasts. I have to admit, I don't believe he did a very good job of that. Yeah, that's fair. Doesn't really seem like he did. Alright. out of... You can't. There we go. You're going. Yeah, you're gonna die this round. Is what it is.
Thing isn't doing the job.
You guys gonna go help? No? Just gonna hang back a little bit? I'm black. Yak. Jeez, I need glasses. Stronger glasses. No, you, not a bad one. Jesus. Oh, gosh. I read that, I was like, wait a minute, what? Yeah, let's just go ahead and camp. And see if I can remember what level my Oh no, it's got that weird glitch thing. Alright, that means I just gotta save. Hopefully I don't have to reset the whole thing. There he goes. Ooh, you know what I need to do? I need to add... Not that. This. Back to my autopause menu. Oop. What are you now? Fun beetles. Speaking of weapon being ineffective. Well, look at that. No, not you though, because you... Do you have... I don't. I need to get him a slashing weapon. Oh.
That's not very helpful.
Okay, the weapon ineffective thing is super annoying. I knew I would turn that off for a reason. There we go. Do you like playing those Souls-like games? There's this one crab game coming out soon, or is already out. I don't know, but it looks interesting to say the least. Crab game? I'm so curious what you mean by crab game, but that being said, no, I typically do not play Souls-like games. Annihilation? Okay, hold on. First of all, Annihilation? Why is it trying to equip it when all I want to do is examine it? Thank you. Ooh, crit damage multiplier. Hello. It has been alleged that the Saber resolution can be traced back to an ancient line of warriors predating the formation of the Adir Empire, though the legitimacy of the claim has always been in dispute. What is known is that the Saber has been passed down through generations of Yenwood Earls, having accompanied them across the sea during the colonization of the Deerwood. The Saber was held as a symbol of their noble lineage, and most formal portraits of the family include the blade in some respect. It was the youngest of the line who endeavored to repair the weapon so that it might serve more than ornamental purpose. The blade was reforged into a weapon that struck hard and true, and the young Earl wielded it during his efforts to reclaim the Keep of Caed Nua, traditional stronghold of the Earl of Yenwood. Both sword and bearer were lost, never to be seen again. Several missions were undertaken to retrieve the weapon when the War of Defiance arose, but none met with any success. So absolutely I will give that to him as a backup weapon. It is a Souls Crabs game. Just imagine that. See, that's what I was picturing, but I didn't. I wasn't sure how seriously I should be taking that. It's hilarious. Like, okay, do you play as a crab, or do you fight mostly crabs, or both?
Found something.
Okay, that's the way down. I spook you? No, you don't need to be doing that. Both. That's funny. I gotta check that out for sure. This massive face appears to have somehow been shaped out of living Adra. Each ridge is smooth and straight.
A very long time.
Yeah, no shit.
Mow it. Mow it.
Steelyx. No, we don't need to be doing that. Relax. Well, that worked out better than I thought. 20 hours remaining. Yeah, he's a good one. Most of the time. I hit some. So that's why I just kept it with the Y. Alright, got my camp supplies back. This floor seems to be done. I'm going to do one more floor. I think I have enough time before those guys attack. And then I'll take a rest, deal with them. Go from there. I saw another dog in one of your other VODs. Oh, that's Kona. That's my partner's dog. Fights are getting tougher, I see. You're alright, Steely boy.
Found something.
Oh. Zarbs have piled together coins, discarded jewelry, and battered fragments of ornamental weapons and armor. Ornate sword hilt. This fine metal hilt is of an unknown origin, though it does not appear to have suffered much weathering. Alright, bud. Yeah, I see you. Hi. So I have the blade, I have the hilt. This appears to be a page from some torn, larger text. Shada did not make it. I know Merrick tried his best. No point in turning back now, that's what Merrick is saying. I think the point is leaving these ruins alive. We have lost half of our people already, and I'm not sure how we are meant to survive this place, especially with Shada gone. The gods were kind to let us find that study in the books there. Those tombs would fetch a good price in and of themselves. We don't need to go any further. But that seal has stirred his blood. He's sure we'll find more Engwithan relics below. Every step takes us further from a guaranteed haul and deeper into unknown territory. I don't know what madness has gripped him. I cannot stop thinking about Edriga. The way she screamed. Wicked eye boogies, dude. It's okay. It's okay. Nope. There's the pool of blood. I'm guessing this is where the pool of blood lands. The corpse draped over the edge of the pool is contorted in the throes of what must have been his final agony. Rotting skeletal hands still clutch towards his throat. Limbs and organs bob in the mire of blood and gristle. The carnage stirs with the occasional gust of wind from the tunnel above. It's gotta be where that comes out. Which I'm betting means there's a dragon that way. So, Aloth, can you do me a favor, buddy? And just... What is happening? Oh, this stupid glitch again. Okay. Couple glitches tonight. They seem to be in like certain areas that it happens more frequently. Okay. Are we good? Did it? Nope. Well, at least I'm out of combat again, so let me save. Do this again. Big chunk. I think that's like the, what, the second one tonight? More camping supplies.
Can't move now.
Yeah. So it's every 2 levels I get a new way out, so that's good. Well, screw it. Let's go mess with the dragon. That's gotta be a dragon, right? Bunch of Zarb corpses, something being dragged away. Oh yeah, there he is. It sees me too. Oh. Every 2 levels you get a new way out. This place is just a spiraling... It goes down for a while, I think, but every 2 levels I find a new path immediately to the surface, so I don't have to, like, explore every floor every single time. Like, this is level 5. That's a way out right there. I need to fight the dragon in order to advance. Because that goes to the surface, that goes up to level 4. So how confident am I that I'm going to be able to take this thing on? That's the question. What do you think? Should I fight it? Yeah. Oh, I'm just realizing how dark that is. Whoops. You'll be fine, I hope. That seems really dark, too. No, that's as high as I can get that. Nope, just totally forgot to adjust my lighting. Once I get the setup done on my computer, I won't have any excuses for that. He's a good boy. Yeah, if I ever want it dark, I'll just turn the camera off. Alright, screw it. Let's see how this goes. At the edge of this expansive chamber, encircled by a jabbering host of Zaryps, stands a massive, reptilian creature. Its snout is spattered with the bloody remnants of a recent meal, gobbets of flesh still speared on crooked fangs. The Zaryps shift anxiously, looking up expectantly at the Drake as the beast stretches leathery wings in challenge, brushing the pillars to either side. Yes, yes, more sacrifice. It flaps its wings briefly and stirs up great clouds of dust. Come here, Orlin. Be honored. Honored? Great honor. Strength for lizards. Blood for painting. Good fortune. All this I give. I am merciful and great. It opens its jaws wide, revealing sickle-sharp teeth and a forked tongue. The Zaryp sacrifice to you. Are you the master below? Master below is below. Sacrifice is not very smart. You think you see a section of the Drake's scaled chest begin to glow orange as it laughs. Master made me lord here. Here, I am king. Flames gout from its nostrils and gaping jaws. I am god of fire and gold. Do your thing, Aloth. This is like the best spell ever. The Drake is fighting for me. Well, that was surprisingly easy. Disappointingly easy.
Can't move now.
Yep, that was anticlimactic. Okay, so noted. Yeah, I mean everything dark, you know. You sure that description wasn't for Steelyx? Master made me lord here. I am God. He is. Steelyx rules this house. Or at least he thinks he does. Oh, buddy. Yeah. You're a good one, though. That's my thumb. Good boy. Alright. Yeah, how'd that? How'd that go?
Found something.
Alright, well, good. Good to know the drakes are not that challenging. Constitution and resolve. Is that the... Yes, I'll give that to you. That being said... Yeah, that's a given. It's just a direct upgrade.
Can't move now.
Yep. Well. Alrighty then. Preservation. Oh, that's neat. That might be better than what he has. Max endurance bonus. Eh. It's okay. Oops. Eight deflection. Oh, whoops. So that's 12 deflection. This one is 20 deflection, but -4 accuracy. But it does give him incredible defenses while stunned and prone. Honestly, he's fine. He does a lot of damage with the shield that he has. The vague shapes of Kith are visible in the coal-black ash coating the brickwork. Alright, well. Aren't you glad you attempted the dragon? I sure am, because that was silly. Wait, where was that? Not there. Alright, bud, you're okay. You'll survive. Oh, you will. I promise. You'll be fine. Take a breath. Oh boy, here we go with Durance again. Your eyes open to a familiar scene. Durance sits with his staff laid across his lap, a malignant flame sprouting from one end. He is difficult to make out, his features soft, bleeding together. But the staff you can see clearly, its etchings aglow in molten orange. Though Durance's face is difficult to distinguish, there is no mistaking the hardened expression, the furrowed brow. His voice hisses and sputters. Low and unintelligible, as though having a private argument with the staff. Traces of spittle catch the firelight as they fly from his lips like sparks. And to your surprise, there is a female figure behind him. You are about to call out a warning, when you realize it is the Magrin statue when you met Durance at the fork. Yet she seemed almost alive for a moment. Her cast shadow seemed as if it was moving, cloaked. Then it is still, frozen with the night at its back. There is something odd about one of the symbols on the staff, a circle of 12 smaller circles. One of the small circles glows brightly, but the other 11 give off little light. They flicker and fade like dying embers. Between his hissing curses, Durance lowers his face close to the staff and blows on the fading circles with panicked rapidity, coaxing light from them. But they do not ignite. One by one, the light of the circles dies, and smoke rises from their ashes. Only one still burns. Durrance hurls his staff at his feet, and it clatters to the ground. Its edges have become soft, difficult to find. Like its owner, the staff has become a blur. You close your eyes and reopen them, and Durrance is there, picking up his staff from the ground, but the blur is gone, and you are awake. Your face is full of need, Durrance snorts. It looks to burst if you didn't speak. Yep, I had some questions I wanted to ask you.
If curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles on the wrong door.
I had another vision of you. One of the symbols on your staff, it was dying.
You see many things that aren't there, Watcher. Perhaps the symbol was for your disappearing sanity, and we are to bid it farewell while you still have the wits to grieve for it.
I saw a symbol with 12 circles. What does it represent?
That symbol? The God Hammer.
Then it was the God Hammer symbol I saw extinguished on your staff.
No riddle there, Watcher. It took 12 of us to build the God Hammer. Afterward, I took my leave of all of them to see what Margaret had in store for me. I've seen none of them since.
Are you sure there isn't more to that story?
Your kind has a way of interpreting its visions to fit the version of the truth you like best. But Margaret's flame leaves no room for interpretation. Waste the time of others with your distortions and your fever dreams.
Flames distort all that lies around them, and you never seem to be far from a flame.
It's always the way of the mad to try to convince others of a reality only they can see. But when your doctrine's the truth, it requires no convincing, only an opening of the eyes. I would purify you, Watcher, if I thought it would help.
Well, that was a lot shorter than he normally drags on for. He always complains when I ask him questions because he doesn't like to talk, and then he just, like, talks forever.
Last thing the Deerwood needs is another foreign colony.
I need to make this quick because we're about to be attacked.
Well met, friend.
As a whole, not a lot of money found down there yet. Got like one decent sword. A little bit of experience. This was completed too. Whoops, forgot to do that. Let's do the library and go fight this here battle. Oh. That's nowhere near as big as last time. Alright, I can handle that. Oh yeah, that was a joke. Absolute joke. Okay. Take that grimoire. The rest of that is crap. Ah! New merchant. Oops. Nope. Let's go here. Aloth. Take a peek at this grimoire. Nothing new. So what do you got, sir? Greetings, my lord. Fancy a new blade? Maybe an axe. I've plenty here to take the fancy of any man of action. Or perhaps some ingredients and spices for the road. Have oils and tinctures for the ailing man, too. Want to have a look? Show me your wares, sir. It looks like you have nothing good at all. Except for arguably that. Camping supplies is helpful. Hammer and chisel would be helpful if I needed them. Wow, you have garbage. Convenient, though. Ah, dang it. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Nothing going on here. I think I've already chosen my next upgrade, correct? Yep. Almost done. Jeez. Hirelings are full. That's all good. Alright, where to next? A little bit. I want to go and see if I can handle this guy, but I'm also really scared. Then again, I was afraid of that dragon too, and we all know how that went. Alright, continue to journey with him. Could try that. I'm less worried about that. Well, that's just continuing on. Wait. Something's missing here. Huh. Ah, never mind. Find the ruins beneath, and then the master below. Okay. So that's over by Twin Elms. That's Twin Elms. That's Cragholt. I think that's still probably too high level for me, based on what they were saying. That's ongoing, probably Twin Elms. That's probably too high level. Okay, well. Yeah. Onward to Twin Elms, I suppose. Well, go with what they say. We can always come back to it. Yeah, I agree. No point in rushing things when I only have one shot at it.
Amazing. You could fit a whole village in here.
This is where I want to go. We've got deer. I'm still like reeling. Oop, hello. Never mind. He arrives at last. Well, well, well. A woman in robes, flanked by an armed group, savors every word before whispering the next. Finally. You should have remained in Defiance Bay. She draws a smile, pale and full, that droops below her recessed chin. But I'm glad you didn't have better sense. I've looked forward to this since you got in our way. It's her, the other one. The woman in the group motions with her arquebus towards Pelagina. Weren't we looking for her too? Yes. She squints and looks at Pelagina up and down. A dark-skinned woman with feathers. There can't be too many of your kind around these parts, can there? She smiles with strange geniality. Pelagina's feathers ruffle, and the golden irises of her eyes grow thin, swallowed by the blackness of her widening pupils. And why would you be looking for me, amica? The same reason I'm looking for him. Her eyes twinkle above her placid smile. You should know, little bird, no one wants to hear songs about conspiracies. Her voice deepens and takes on an edge of menace. It just makes us want to wring your neck. Any last words? After all the effort you've mustered, it'd be a shame to end it so quietly. Just walk away before you get hurt. You've got a noble heart. The woman wets her lips. I'm going to enjoy seeing it burn. Well, I gave you a chance. She's actually putting up a fight. These two are so confused, they're still on my side.
Damn the ambassador. I told him there was a conspiracy. Again and again, I was ignored. Then the Duke's death, the riots, and now...
And what?
He is targeting me. We need to warn the ambassador in first fires.
I tried to warn them. You want me to go back to first fires? Is that what you're telling me to do right now? Ooh. Nothing new, unfortunately. That's really good, though. I'll swap that out for her regeneration, because, yeah, it's just not enough to be worth it. But +3 might, that's some significant damage. Perfect emoji for that moment. Whoa. Oh, shit. Those are the first Stelgar I've actually seen. Not all that powerful. Whoa now. That being said, please keep my people alive.
That's not very helpful.
Goodness. You got lucky there, Davos. Ooh, a cave. Alright, that goes to Elm Shore. That's all I wanted to find there. Who are you? Just have a random fish? Okay. Super random. Still nothing new. Ooh, they're like confusing my people. That's not good.
No good. No good.
Why are you attacking me, Itamak? Stop that. Bad kitty.
That's not very helpful.
A lizard scurries under the rock.
Steady does it.
Huh. I don't know why I thought there'd be more over there. Okay. Let's go check out that cave. Rude. I feel like I should heal up Davos before getting too far into here, but... Well, alright. Couple minutes till break. Oh jeez, it's that time already. Holy crap, you're right. Thank you. Yeah, I'll check out this area and then we'll take a break. Souls bound in eternity. Souls bound in eternity. These bones are partially corroded. They're coated with thick slime.
Slowly now.
Alright, nothing going on there. Having some trouble there, Ader?
Leave it to me! Barathas!
Lore giving. Oh, +2 lore. I don't think anyone can benefit from that, but let me just double check. Oh, I still gotta figure out what that does. Alright, so no one can use that. That's a sale item. Let me throw it in my other... customize. Abilities. Never mind. Quick item. Ah. Okay. Next combat, I gotta remember to check out what that curse does. Check this out real quick. Range deflection, mirrored image, that's okay, but not great.
Slow and silent.
That was it? Alright, that was it. So yeah, let me exit this cave and then I'll take a break. That crab thing is insane. I love it. Anyway, I'm back. So is Steely. You wanna come up? You got the itches? Okay, you don't wanna come up? Alright, she wanted me to go all the way back to First Fires, but I feel like I'm just gonna ignore that for now. Let's go head on over to Elm Shore. Goofy is a good way to put it. Let's send Locke out on an escort mission. 14 hours for that. Everything else is par for the course. Yeah. Alright, it's a pretty sizable area. Oh god. Oh god! That was crunchy. Yeah.
That's all.
Oh, figures. Oh boy, now. Alright, fair. Do I have to select him? No. Do something, Durance. Holy crap, buddy. These guys are getting their butts kicked. Heal yourself. Oh my gosh. Just heal yourself, for the love of God. Oh gosh. Okay. That's not good. I should have been paying attention. Oh god. I'm actually gonna lose this fight. Okay. How do I escape? Can I escape? Oh gosh, they can attack at range? What is that nonsense? Please tell me I can get out of this fight. Doesn't seem like I can. Okay. He had... Nope, he doesn't have the spell slot for it. I should have been using these. Totally forgot about them. Heal yourself. Eight, really? Alright. I don't know. We'll find out. It's gonna be cutting it pretty damn close here. It seems like I managed to escape enough where... Yeah, he just got... Main character got killed. That's the end of the game. Yep. Why did he come back to life? Like, because I got farther enough away for them to... Oh, that's so disappointing. Well, that was a lot of time put into this for nothing. Super disappointing. I don't know why he came back to life. That was absurd. Well, that's what happens sometimes, I guess. bummer. Wicked bummer. Well, that's what I get. That's part of the... Nah, that's what I get for putting on the permadeath mode, you know? That's part of the challenge, and just so happened to not know enough about the game to do it successfully, and that's okay. Right, Steely Boy? You look sadder than I do. A little lame that he just, like, stood up just long enough for him to get butchered again, but what can you do? Ah, man. Yep. Game is done. Deleted. Game over. Oh, bummer. Of all the things, a group of frickin' ogres, random-ass ogres in the woods. I didn't see it coming. Oh, well. Well, I guess the question is, what do I play next? Exactly. That's the real question. Oh, bummer. Absolute bummer. I think, next is either... Yeah, I think I'm going to take a break from Pillars of Eternity, obviously. I'm not going to continue this file, and I really don't feel like starting all that over again. That's going to be like 40-something hours of gameplay. So I think next up I'm going to... maybe Pathfinder? Maybe I'll go back to Baldur's Gate. Finish one of my Honor Mode playthroughs. Finally. Maybe start a new Honor Mode playthrough, now that I have a little bit of a larger audience. Maybe I'll do a poll. I don't know. I got some thoughts. But either way, I'll probably call it there for the night. Because there's barely going to be enough time for me to even decide what I'm going to play, let alone build a new character and all that fun stuff. So, but I'll post in the Discord whatever I decide to do next. Man, bummer. Oh well. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, Dark. Appreciate you. And everyone else that came to watch. All my lurkers. And if you're watching this on the YouTube, I don't know. I guess we'll see you next time. What a I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing the single save on a game that I'm not comfortable with. I'll do it on Baldur's Gate, because I know what the hell I'm doing on that, but not this. Not this. Oh, man. Have a good night, man.